Hello, and excuse me. Hello, and welcome back to Mythic Griffin. My name's Walt. You can call me Mythic. Griffin is my dog. Now, we are going to be playing a fabulous game that I have recently come into contact with, which goes by the name Dune Awakening. Within Dune Awakening, I have gotten into the, I believe, about to jump into the middle of the mid-game, the beginning of the mid-game. I think I'm about to be at the end of the tutorial area, which is fun for me. I'm learning a lot about how to survive in Arakis, and it's fun. It's been fun so far. So what I thought we would do today, it's a let's play. Let's read this. My lord, they were seen to dive into a sandstorm. Winds over 800 kilometers. Nothing survives in such a storm, my lord. Nothing. Dune. So we're going to do a let's play. I'm going to be working on a couple of objectives that I have. Excuse me. And we're also just going to be discussing some things. Feel free to jump into the chat, though no one will join this while it's live. However, feel free to leave a comment. Please do, if you are so inclined, like and subscribe. It means the world to us creators. Basically, it is a flare in a dark, dark night of lonesome nothing. So, a like and a subscribe or a comment not only is like, oh, it's, you're supporting the algorithm, but it also really does tell the guy or gal or whomever that's making the content that's, me in this situation or whomever you happen to be watching. It's a nice direct line to them where you can say, hey, I appreciate the effort you're putting in, or I want to, let you know you're melting rocks with friends. Fremens. Alright, so I have a little car that I built. Ooh, that's a worm. Oof, there are sandworms, guys. There are enormous sandy worms. Now I can put this, oh, okay, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Where'd it go, this thing? I don't think I can, oh, there it is. So watch this. Whoops. Look, it's destroyed. Because I left it out and went to bed and didn't realize that you have to store it in this thingy. Right trigger, point. Oh, it puts it into this little gun. Look, see, it's safe and you can put it anywhere you want, but we're not going to do that because I have to, I don't know, do you scrap it once it's trashed? I know you can repair them, but if it's been trashed, can you still repair it? I was supposed to look that up while I was working. I was working instead. It's annoying. There's a thing they call work, separated by such a thin line from that which they call play. Let's just call it all toil. Work and play both count as toil, right? So, yeah, we're just going to be talking about stuff that I think about this game. We're also going to be hopefully working towards a couple of objectives. So my first objective here is to figure out what's going on with my little car. And then I obviously have these, these game-enforced ones, drive north to the Vermilius Gap, and I've got to meet this dude, and he's, I believe, going to show me how to get out of this basic area. I think we go north, and it opens up new things. Can one assume that by this red outline that we are in the southeast corner of the map, perhaps? What's that? Is that where I gotta meet him? Oh, wow. That is where I gotta meet him. This is Fog of War. That's what they call these clowns. Here's a worm. Anyway, I gotta know if I need to start a new vehicle or if I can somehow repair the old one. I have a feeling that I can't repair the old one. I'm gonna look it up. Look it up. Okay, here, Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening, sand bike, wrecked. Oops. How to repair sandbiking vehicles. How do I remove or destroy, excuse me, disappeared. I believe I have to use the correct terminology, and I believe that it is this thing. It is wrecked. So we're going to pull her out. Like, and I can now go to this other thing. Yep, and it'll say repair. You can't repair that. Vehicle is wrecked. Okay. Can't repair. Invalid target. Vehicle is wrecked. Whew. So then we're going to go back here. We're gonna do this right here. Come on. There we go. They don't even give you an animation. It's alright. It's a new game. It goes whoop. Need water. Let's get back to camp. I don't think I have anything else I need to do out here. Camp, I put in the wrong place. I don't. I was thinking about building a new one closer to all these things, these places that are important, but it's really not that far. This looks far. It's not really that far. It's like, we should time it. I'm at 6 minutes and 15 seconds. We're going to time it starting now. I got to make sure I'm going the right way. I am. We're going to go to that. We're going to go that via this. The object is to not get involved in sandworms and solar radiation in the form of overheating. So traversal of the map is interesting. It is a survival, survival game, but I feel like they've tweaked it pretty effectively. Like, all you have to worry about is water, and eventually, before too long, you get pretty good at cultivating water. In terms of like food and water. Environmentally, you have these two kind of overarching things to be wary of. Obstacles to travel. One is the sun, which obviously you don't have to worry about at night. However, I think only at night. I have yet to see one out at day. At night, there are these roaming enemy ships, and if they shoot down spotlights, which are kind of fun. And if they spot you, I think guys attack you. I got away, so I didn't get attacked. So I'm not 100% sure. The sound is also beautiful in this game, the sound design. And obviously the other enormous environmental obstacle, it's not the right word. If you can think of the right word for what I'm trying to think of, put it in the comments. The other thing that you have to be wary of, look at how I'm using this shadow. I love it. I love it. The other thing that you have to be a little wary of while in the desert is the sandworm. You can hear him. I don't want to fight those guys. I'm racing against the clock.
Who's that?
It's just me. Huh! You'll never get me. Alright, it's just up here. There's my house. So, it looks like it's been just over 2 minutes. Oh, look, I can feel the controller. That means he's really close. Oh. Oh. There he is. Screw you, worm. I mean, you must be worshipful of Shai Hulud. It's Dune. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I typically with a game like this will either have given up by now, or will just be completely about ready to give up. And there was a moment. There's been a couple, but there was a moment when I was legitimately like, "Oh my god, what am I doing?" But I like how this guy has done his house over here. It's very kind of modern. I don't know if they intentionally did this or if they were just kind of building haphazardly and it happened that way, but it's kind of got a Frank Lloyd Wright, excuse me, a Frank Lloyd Wright kind of quality to it. There's a bad guy up here.
Huh?
Oh, hey, don't worry.
Eyes on hostile.
Sorry, what's that? Yeah! All right, so the water thing. Now I got to fix it because it's turning orange. I got to fix it soon. The water thing is interesting because you can get water from a number of sources, and I'm going to get all this crap. there's a chest here. You can get water from a number of sources, and if you're full of water, it actually gives you fewer options, because out in the wild are little flower plants that you can drink dew off of, but that's only if you're below a third of your water. After that, they have you make this little blood extractor, because it's Dune, and they do that in the desert. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. I still went to the wrong thing. There we go. There's only like 7 or 8 of these stupid little similar-looking handgun-shaped tools. I don't mind the whole idea of a tool like, oh, this is an axe and that is a shovel. But you know what? Let's condense it, Dune. Let's condense it, Funko, or whatever the mother company is called. You know what I should do real quick? Hold on a moment. Just a moment. I should move this logo because it's kind of in the way, don't you think? Let's put it down here. Let's put it right here. Right there. Okay. Get rid of that. Boink. Okay, so now I need to move it a little more. Bear with me. Should put it up here. Shrink it, flip it. Can I do that? Whoa, that's not what I want. I just want this. There we go. Shrink it a little bit. Shrink it a little bit. Put it up here. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna put it underneath him. Yeah, that looks fine, right? Looks a little weird, but fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna drink from my water station. Look at all this. All these different things. We're gonna fill up some water. Boink. We're gonna deposit the blood. I'm gonna leave one of these open because you can drink right from that, even though you're not supposed to. Let's drink it. Blip, 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 blip. Now, really, another thing that I need to make, I'm trying to hold out, probably shouldn't, but because I'm about to leave, and they say you really don't have any purpose on coming back to your old base. They said don't spend time building a big base in the tutorial area because you're just going to build another one in a little bit. Can I make any of these? Max, oh, I can. Stop. Let's drink some more water. Now I'm full of water. Let's use the healing thing. So my understanding of this game is somewhat limited because I'm still in a pretty early stage, but I've kind of got a general idea of many of the mechanics. And like I said, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm looking forward to getting out to the social area. I think I have to build a new frickin' bike. Let's just, right, now that I'm back home and I filled up all my stuff, see there's always something to do. Wrecked, rebuild, R-E-B-U-I-L-D, or repair. Tell me the internet hasn't gotten, like, kind of dumb. I asked that, how to repair a sandbag, and it's like, no, we think you're asking this, so instead of looking at what you're phrasing and seeing what the actual internet, we're going to filter. We're going to interpret your words because you use the keywords, Dune Awakening, Sandbike, rebuild. And that's much more powerful of a anchor than wrecked. So, blah, 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 blah. Dune Awakening, how to repair your sandbike. And then you click on something, and it's this friggin' article. It's like 3 pages. It's like, didn't you want to read a book right now? You weren't actually looking for quick information so that you can get back to the task at hand. No, you're going to read an article. What am I, sitting at a dentist's office waiting to go in so I can friggin'... And you know what? Gets my cackles up. When you're on your sand bike, you'll have an outline of the sand bike on the side of your screen. I know that. If I wanted to know that, I'd ask that. What's wrong with this stuff to repair it? Once it's repaired, you're all set. Note, repairing your sand bike does not end up losing your small amount of permanent durability, meaning, it ends up, you could repair something that has 100 and come back. Max durability and 32 health remaining, and end up with not, yeah. It means that eventually you'll need to swap out old parts for new parts, but you can get... See, nobody... I'm sure plenty of people are discussing this. And maybe if the algorithm listens, it'll pass the information along. Your bike can't, apparently, unless I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Because I pull this stupid thing out, and it says can't be repaired. So I'm gonna just have to build an entire new bike, and I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't have to do that. Switch over to the mouse for this. I use a controller because I like it. Sand bike back seat, don't need it. Don't know what I need. It'll tell me I need 3 of these, and I actually have 1 or 2. So here's a whole nother kit and caboodle of stuff to take into consideration. You might have found or have earlier built stuff, right? So I have, right, in my possession, somewhere I know I have another tread. Sand bike inventory. Oh, look at that. Another thing that bugs me about these games is all these stupid materials. And I know that a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's easy. You just get used to it. But you should know that that is a psychological trap that makes you say, I'm going to play this game because I'm comfortable with it. And I'm not going to try the next one because I know all the parts in this game. There's all these parts. See, look at all these parts, guys. This is just data. This is just made up different things. And I get it, like, oh, well, I want you to have to build things and assemble things from different materials, but I feel like there's so many different stupid things to try and keep in mind. It's like the tools. Look at all the tools. Now I'm on a rant. Oh, well, you paid the price of admission. You might as well get the show. So, I like blood extractor, yeah, should be separate, but the cutting ray and the wielding torch, those could be the same thing. Welding torch. That could be the same thing. They could be the same thing. Or, you have the one weapon out and you press a button to switch its modes. Like, they have modes. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop complaining. I get hung up, man. I just start complaining. I'm looking for this thing. It's a bike part. But see, it's damaged. That's okay. It costs less to repair it. Fuel cells. Fuel cells. All right. I have 3 of these stupid little boxes, tiny little boxes. I'm looking for bike parts. Okay. I need to build a recycler because I want to destroy these things instead of just throwing them out into the desert and waiting for the sand to take them away. Bike parts. I need a chassis. Okay, boink, boink. Gotta use this thing. And look, when I'm using a controller, the D-pad needs to be able to cycle through this, guys. That's just 101. Chassis. Can I craft you? Chassis. Oh, I got stuff. Look at this. Now, I'm not even done. Look at... Oh! You already have an engine. Okay, let's take it. Let's just do this, boink. You have another PSU. This one's broken, but that's okay. Now, here's the sandbike tread. Okay, sometimes things seem to just go into your inventory. Other time, they have their own little storage out here. Can I put rocks in here? Of course I can. Why not? Fabricator. Let's make the freaking chassis, guys. Boy, I don't have a chassis made. Craft. There's a chassis, and I want a hull. And once I build the chassis and the hull, I'll be able to put those together. I know I'm going to need 2 more treads. Tread. Let's go. Craft. 1 tread. 2 tread. And I can basically build these parts, and then it'll tell me what else I need, because there's like all this big list, and not everything in here is something you'll absolutely need that I know. I know I don't need the back seat. That's fun, but I already have a backup tool. I have this stuff. So, all right, let's go back to storage. Let's take this. I got it. And dig this out. Do I have enough room for all these things? Oh, it switched it. That was stupid. You're breaking my balls, game. All right, here comes 1 tread. Boy, that one's taking a while, huh? Here's 1 tread. I need 1 more tread. And I might even just have enough of the parts. This isn't as trying as I thought, because I have been being a good desert dweller, and I have been harvesting and gathering. I've been gathering extensively. Ooh, hear that sound? That it sounds like the old game Dune, the original ones, when you would open a door. Oh, dude, you're gonna die. Let's get his blood. I don't want any of that stuff. I will take the... and I gotta rebuild one of these. I know. You gotta do it. You're gonna forget. It is Shai Halud. Alright, let's I need this thing. Welding torch, yes. Alright. Where is he? He's on the other side of these cliffs. We're gonna assemble. There you go. Assemble that. Assemble this. Okay, now missing hull. I need a hull. Let's do hull. Let's do this. Let's do this. Get over here. This. Let's do this. Let's do. Where's this part go? Doesn't want it. This part goes down here. This part goes up here. Oh. I don't think I had that on my last one. Where's this last part go? The PSU. PSU. Oh, went on there. All right, now I'm gonna switch modes to. I want this welding torch. I'm gonna go to repair. I'm gonna shoot it. Invalid target. Invalid target. See if I can inventory. Okay, one. Is that the thing? The hull? There's a thing in here that needs repairing. Okay, what about that? No. Is that the PSU? How do I? Yeah, I want that out because I think that's broken. Let's take it. X, I guess. A. X. Detach. Detach. I don't know what's going on. Man, what is going on? I'm in detach. How come I can't detach that? I can't detach anything. Detach, detach. Do I have to take off the hull first? Can I? It says detach. Detach must be a... let's detach that. Nothing. Build. What's going on, man? This is so confusing. And then, what if I go to repair? What if I want to put the new stupid PSU in? I have another PSU. Don't go anywhere. Maybe it won't let me take it out. That seems beyond this game's scope. Here we go. Let's take a nice one. Yeah, will it let me switch that out? Come on. Welding torch. I want to... I can't change the color yet. Hello? Alright. Wait, I don't understand. Oh, alright.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, good. See, I gotta put the bike in for this. Alright. Assemble. Now I'm gonna put the nice one in there. I don't know what the problem is, or this one looks better to me, though, okay? How do I do it? X. Alright, now I'm done. Now I can do this, and I can do this. No, stupid. So stupid. Man, the controls in this thing drives me crazy. I think there's actually a way to, thought there was a way to, alright, get off the stupid bike. There is a more, okay, and I can do a refill. More. Okay, not possible to place the vehicle. Now, okay, so I want to, it's already at maximum fuel. I've got my gun out, vehicle backup tool. Let's put this other one out here. How do I do this? Let's restore you, because you're junk. Sorry, excuse me. And then I want to take you. Store. Can't store them both. Can't store them both. That's okay, though. I don't need to. So, you guys, I just accomplished what I set out to do. We're at about 24 minutes stream time. And that puts us at about 3 o'clock. So that's really good for now. I got the bike. I know how to repair it. I should build a new blood extractor. Now, this is another thing that's a little confusing, but it's common to these games. I can build things right from my inventory under crafting. But some things are too complex for me to build with my hands, and then you have to build bigger ones. bigger. This is a fabricator. And it's really just a crafting table. And I guess there's other more specific ones, like in most of these games. So while I guess you could say I tolerate that sort of thing. I know it's not a big deal, and that's kind of what the gameplay loop is based on, but I don't know. I want to shoot these guys. I want to run around this place. I want to go fishing. I want to do some management. Maybe it's just that it has a little bit more inventory management than I'm used to, or that I'm comfortable with right now. But I am really liking the game. Let's see if we can make another blood extractor. It's right down there. Do I have the required? Oh yeah, I got so much. Let's quick. I don't want to max it out. You can make a bunch of these things. And listen, this is important. Whatever I jump in, I open this up, right? Oh, it's on glow tube, right? Well, I don't want that. I want this. So I'm going to highlight this and press X. Well, guess what? It's going to make one of these. You have to come down here and hit A, and then you can tap X. That's another weird thing about this game. I'm using controller again. I almost exclusively use controllers these days because I think it's way more comfortable. I like the analog feel. I like that my guy can walk real slowly. I think more games need to take that into consideration. Look, he's walking fast, he's walking slow. And if they had their stuff together, then they would make it full-on analog response so that you can like walk super slow or medium, or like 5 degrees of 3, let's say, of medium speed. Maybe there's this, and then there's like an even slower one when you're just touching the controller. This is a social game. Things like customization and it's a video game. It's a social video game. So if I want my guy to walk super slow around the plaza, show off to the other players, then you guys need to be catering to that. It's not all about PvP. I know that's important, and it's a great deal of fun, and to jump in and just start swinging bats at people's heads, but the world is a grand place, and you really have to be able to slow down and smell the roses. I don't know. If you agree, if you disagree, leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts. If you made it this far in the video, type the word puppy. All right, Mythic Gryphon, get it, puppy? So I made my new thingy. It's going to be right here. And now you can press and hold Y to go over to stuff, but here's my new blood extractor. Here you go. You know what else I need to make really quick while I'm here? Let's do it. Take that. I think I have enough, but the problem is I don't have enough energy. The recycler, but you're right. I already went through this, and I'm going to wind up leaving this place very soon. Lady, let's do it. You gotta hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh, that's unblockable.
Eyes on enemy.
Trying to block it. Oh, man.
They're here.
Sorry, I had to do it. It had to be done. Look at the tracks. I don't think those tracks are... Maybe that those tracks must be from me? No, those tracks aren't from me. Somebody drove through here. Or perhaps those tracks are always there and I never noticed. I don't know. All right, you know what we got to do really quick? Let's go ahead and use this last one up. Might as well use it until I have no more durability on it. You know, get the most out of that. And if I run out of space, that can be the first thing that I drop. So look at all this stuff. Oh, you got to do more research now. Researched everything. Why is it telling me purple dot above research? Also the skills. That's another thing. So I like to do sword stuff. I might like to at some point do some brain stuff, but eventually you're going to unlock, I think, all of these. The Bene Gesserit, the Planetologist, the Mentat, the Trooper, and the Sword Master. And I think there's, ways to combine them and stuff. I don't know, but I met a guy who I think is the Trooper trainer, and I am looking forward to his ability, which is, there's a bunch of abilities, but like his basic one. My basic one was this knee, the one you're born with, and I think he gets a grappling hook. And traversal is another big thing for me in these games. Like, how cool and fun is it to, just get over the terrain? Like, that's a huge thing that you're doing all the time in these games. And so, wouldn't you want to make the best of it? I have a suspensor belt, or whatever they're called. It's so much fun. I want a good one. It was rendered so beautifully in the newer Villeneuve film. Villeneuve? When those, I think they were the Sardaukar, were like drifting down the cliffside. Look at my guy, he's kind of smirking, making weird faces. Another thing I wish I could do is change his look, because you make him in the character creator, and I'm like, wow, I just built Keanu Reeves. And then you get him into the world, and he's like, well, not quite. It's not a terrible looking face, and I can put a mask on, but, it has this in-depth character creator. Obviously, the players like to make their custom faces. That's a big thing in pretty much all these games. There's a few out there that don't have that, but any AAA MMO worth their salt has a pretty in-depth character creation process. So you're going to spend all this time making your character look cool, and then you're going to come over and you're going to go to gameplay and you're going to do show helmet. And you're going to say no, because you want to be able to see your creation. Now I spent all this time on this face. Might as well show it off. Want the world to see the you're playing. It's a social game. It's a social video game. I'm going to show the helmet just so that we can all see. There, look. And that's the same helmet that everybody's going to get at this level. I've gotten like 3 or 4 helmets, and you get them through quests. So, and cool, check it out. Cool that you can do this. Oh, all right, yeah. You can mix it up, and all of the parts you can do that too, which is fun. And hopefully, there's more depth to that. How do I get back there? Put it back to what I had it. But I just think that for now, until I can listen to that worm, until I can better customize my outfit, I'm going to show the one part of this game that I actually had a hand in designing, which is this character's face. So I hope you enjoyed that rant. I know I did. I feel catharsis. I feel like I've been talking to a therapist for the past half hour or so. 33 minutes, 38 seconds. Anyway, you've been listening to Mythic Gryphon. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've seen any of my other stuff, thanks for coming back. In the meantime, I'm going to be heading off to do different things today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. TT